As 2022 comes to a close, the FBI's office in Honolulu celebrates some wins in areas like public corruption, sextortion, and counterintelligence. And it shares what its crime-fighting priorities are for the year ahead. In 2022, the FBI was involved in the criminal cases of state lawmakers Kalani English and Ty Cullen, convicted of honest services wire fraud, taking bribes in exchange for influencing laws, and the case of wastewater executive Milton Choi, who pled guilty to bribing former Maui official Stuart Olani Stant into awarding him Maui County contracts. Their sentencing is in January. These are just some of the notable corruption cases the FBI and its partners worked on. Special Agent in charge of the Honolulu Field Office, Stephen Merrill, says tackling public corruption remains a major focus into 2023.
I think you'll find that corruption is a high priority in most FBI offices. We're kind of having a stronger focus on cyber crimes, only because it's more pervasive, and cyber criminals have learned new techniques and are using that against our victims.
Another top priority, sextortion. The FBI says it's seen a huge increase in the number of cases involving children and teens being threatened and coerced into sending explicit images online.
A lot of boys are being targeted, and so some of these criminals will entice these young men and women to put themselves in embarrassing situations online, and it has caused a lot of mental health issues, which is just compounding the problem.
The FBI Honolulu will keep putting resources into fighting counterintelligence, which is something it doesn't usually get to talk about. For instance, this year, the Honolulu office made news when Asia Janae Lavarello was sentenced to 3 months of imprisonment and a $5,500 fine for knowingly removing and mishandling classified information concerning national defense.
Every year I sit down with my team at the FBI and we go through what we've seen in the past year and what we expect in the next year. And we also are very lucky here in Hawaii to have excellent partners in all of the things that we do.
Merrill says his division will be putting money and manpower to those issues.
And these are crimes against us as taxpayers, so I take it very seriously.
He says while combating crime is expensive, we would pay a much greater price to leave those areas unchecked.